I gave my love a cherry that had no stone. I gave my love a chicken that had no bone. I gave my love a ring that had no end. I gave my love a baby with no crying. How can there be a cherry without no stone? How can there be a chicken that has no bone? How can there be a ring that has no end? How can there be a baby with no crying? A cherry when it's blooming, it has no stone. A chicken when it's pippin', it has no bone. A ring when it's rolling, it has no end. A baby when it's sleeping has no crying. Hi, the Riddle Song, an old English folk song dating way back to the 15th century. It's been a standard in folk tradition for so long, and so many folk groups in the 60s did it. And I just felt that this is such a nice song to share on the ukulele. It's a wonderful lullaby to do with small children. It only has 3 chords. There's just a D chord, then there's a G, it's actually 4. Then there's an A, then there's a B minor. Okay, now I'm playing my D by borrowing the 2nd fret, all 4 strings, and putting the little pinky up here on the 5th fret of the 1st string. I just like it for the feel of it, and I like that higher note in the inversion. You can play it down here if you like, in the first 3, or the 4th string, 3rd string, and 2nd string at the 2nd fret. That's another D. Okay, then we have G, and then A, and then a bar chord, the B minor. You got to bar the 2nd fret all the way across, and then put the ring finger over on the 4th fret of the 4th string. And there's your B minor. Now the finger picking pattern that I'm using on this is a great arpeggio pattern that can be done in any song that's in 4/4 time and you want a nice soft arpeggio, a nice soft ballad feel to it. So I'm going to take the D chord as an example. I'm taking the thumb and I'm playing the thumb on the 4th string, then the 3rd string, and then the index finger on the 2nd string, and the middle finger on the 1st. So the pattern goes thumb, thumb, index, middle. Thumb, thumb, index, middle. I gave my love a cherry that had no stone. So just keep that right hand arpeggio pattern going continuously as you're going through the chord progression. By the way, one of the things that we want to work on in our chording in our left hand is to make sure that we're not playing the song any faster than it takes for us to change from one chord to another. If we're beginning players, sometimes it takes a little while to get from a D to a G. You have to think about that to get those 3 fingers set there. So practice at a very slow rate to begin with, so that there's a smooth continuation through the chord changes. You're not going I gave my love a cherry that had no stone. See, you don't want it to break up like that. You want it nice and smooth. And so one of the things that you might work on is just left hand alone. Just get those 4 chords, the D, the G, the A, and the B minor, and just do a little rotation of those, looping of those chords as a little exercise. Then you can start putting it together with the picking pattern, with the finger picking pattern, and then eventually adding the vocal. When you add the vocal to it and you find that either the left hand or the right hand are getting confused, then drop the vocal out, go back and practice 1 or 2 of the other elements, but don't put it all together until you're more comfortable with it. Good way to practice. Use your time wisely as you're practicing. Don't just play the song from beginning to end with stops and starts, but take time to actually practice the chord changes and get that left hand smooth and get that arpeggio in the right hand nice and smooth. So there you have it, the Riddle Song. Have fun with it, and as always, happy strumming. I gave my love a cherry that had no stone. I gave my love a chicken that had no bone. I gave my love a ring that had no end. I gave my love a baby with no crying. How can there be a cherry without no stone? How can there be a chicken that has no bone? How can there be a ring that has no end? How can there be a baby with no crying? A cherry when it's blooming, it has no stone. A chicken when it's pippin', it has no bone. A ring when it's rolling, it has no end. A baby when it's sleeping has no crying.